some fun at these World Championships.
And every single day she has a different color. And I think this is just so impactful for young girls who see themselves in Shelly-Ann when they see her out here fully being herself and embracing her passions on and off the track. So undisputed, you gotta hear this. Undisputed greatest of all time in the 100. She won her 5th 100-meter title, the only woman to win 5 world titles in the same individual event. Just absolutely incredible.
This crowd knows that the next big superstar in this event could be Abby Steiner, the NCAA champion, the collegiate record holder. Only Shericka Jackson has run faster this year. She's also the U.S. national champion this year to boot.
Okay, so you'll often hear Addo talk about UCLA. You'll hear Sonia talk about Texas or Baylor. Have a look at
Kudos to the coaches of that school and how well their athletes have not just run collegiately, but continued to run.
The only athlete here who has beaten Abby Steiner is this 19-year-old from Nigeria.
The Nigerians are very excited about her, the SEC champion. So she won SECs, Steiner got her back at NCAAs, and now they're in adjacent lanes representing their country at the World Championships. You better believe that those 3 lanes, 4, 5, and 6, are going to be hot for this semifinal.
And Favour Ofili said, I didn't just come here to compete. I am here to win. That might be a little tough against Shericka Jackson, but we'll see. Final, semi-final. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Favour Ofili, Abby Steiner in this.
Set.
Who's going to make the cut to make the final?
This is Abby Steiner's 54th race of the year. Look at the world champion at 100 meters. She knows she has to build a lead because Steiner and Ofili are going to be coming.
Here comes the young American on the inside of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. And Favour Ofili's got some work to do. Only the top 2 go through. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce have left them behind. She wins in 21.83. Abby Steiner will go through on the automatic qualifier. And Favour Ofili in 3rd will have to look at the time. Wow. Championships.
Prior to last year, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce had never broken 22. I wasn't sure if she was a medal contender at this meet. In this event, she is.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Otto. I was shocked. I wasn't shocked at her first 100. I just didn't think that she would hold it so well. And she still looked comfortable in the final part of that race. I saw her after the 100-meter race, and I asked her, are you going to run a 200? She said, absolutely. Wow. The kind of passion that she still has for this sport. After going from the pocket rocket to mommy rocket, after dominating still in the 100, to see how much she still loves to compete, it is so admirable.
Best is 21.79. She just ran within 300s. And how did she do it? By having this monster start. You talk about a turn. She ran a turn. She almost straightened the turn. And then we thought, okay, maybe Steiner and Ofili come back at her. No such happenings. The 100-meter world champion looks like she's going to be in the conversation for a medal as well.
And think about this for these 2 young women in the middle of the track. Favour Ofili in the green and Team USA's Abby Steiner. This is important for them from a respect standpoint. And as far as age, for Steiner, she's giving away 13 years to Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and for Favour Ofili is giving away 16 years.
Wow.
And at 35, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce may have never looked better.
Let me tell you something about Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. You don't get 10 world championship goals without having a precise plan. She would have seen this lane draw yesterday and known. I know that Steiner and Ofili can run me down, but not if I put so much space between me and them in the first half that they have something to think about. And man, she took these collegians to school in this semifinal. 21.8. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is ready for the final.
Now you know why she's known as the Mummy Rocket. You just saw it. Season best for Shelly-Ann, Abby Steiner, Favour Ofili, and both the women on the automatic qualifier are with our Lewis Johnson. Lewis?
Catching their breath. And so, Mommy Rocket, as everybody's calling you upstairs, how did you have all this speed and then be able to hold on to it in the second half of the race, after the 100 meters as well?
Yeah, I use what I have to my advantage. That's the first 100, so I tried to get out. because I know speed was behind me. So I tried to get out as quick as I could and just focus on my technique coming home.
Abby, step in here. You belong here now in this conversation. Your 54th race of the season. How are you able to continue to run so well? And take me through maybe the last 20 meters to make sure you held on to second.
Yeah, just trying to maintain form and keep my posture coming up.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has once again reminded the athletics world why her name is etched among the greatest sprinters in history, securing her 5th world title in the 100 meters. In Oregon, she dismantled her competition with a flawless mix of explosive acceleration, refined technique, and unshakable mental strength. At 35, she continues to defy convention, holding her ground against a generation of younger challengers while reigning as the undisputed queen of sprinting. What truly distinguishes Fraser-Pryce is her rare ability to remain at the very peak of elite sport despite the dual challenges of age and motherhood. Affectionately dubbed the Mommy Rocket, she embodies not just raw athletic prowess but also relentless determination and uncompromising dedication. Her Oregon triumph served as yet another testament to a career built on consistency, discipline, and unyielding ambition. In the 200-meter semifinals, Fraser-Pryce stood shoulder to shoulder with rising talents like Steiner and Favour Ofili, both recognized for their formidable late-race surges. But the Jamaican legend imposed her dominance right from the gun, surging ahead with a blistering start and never allowing the field to close the gap. Her 21.82-second season best not only booked her place in the final, but reinforced her reputation as a dangerous contender in multiple sprint disciplines. Central to her enduring success is her deep tactical intelligence. Fraser-Pryce knows her strengths intimately and plays to them with precision. Against younger athletes with powerful finishes, she ensures the race is decided early by building an insurmountable lead from the outset. This sharp execution and attention to race dynamics have been hallmarks of her career, fueling her collection of world titles and Olympic honors. Beyond her competitive brilliance, Fraser-Pryce has become a style icon on the track. Her bold, colorful wigs and ever-changing hairstyles have become part of her signature, turning heads as much as her sprinting does. This unapologetic self-expression has made her a beloved figure worldwide, inspiring young girls to embrace their individuality without hesitation. Her achievements are monumental: 10 World Championship golds, multiple Olympic medals, and an enduring legacy as one of the sport's defining figures. Very few athletes sustain excellence at such a high level for so long, and fewer still manage to do it while balancing the demands of motherhood. Fraser-Pryce has rewritten the playbook, proving that dominance can coexist with life's other roles. As the 2025 season approaches, the curiosity surrounding her future only intensifies. While the calendar suggests she's approaching the twilight of her career, her performances say otherwise. She remains at the heart of the global sprinting conversation, a living example that age is no barrier when fueled by passion, discipline, and purpose. Fraser-Pryce's journey demonstrates that greatness in sprinting is not just about raw speed. It's about adapting strategically, enduring mentally, and committing wholeheartedly. Whether lining up for the 100 or 200 meters, one constant remains. Whenever she steps onto the track, she commands the spotlight and delivers performances that will be remembered for generations.